The recently released extended promo spot for Aquaman gives fans brand new looks at Yahya, Abdul-Mateen, theyve, Hyde, Black Manta and more. After releasing a 5-minute extended look at the James Wan-directed earlier this month around the same time as New York Comic-Con, Warner Bros. Continues their marketing efforts for their upcoming superhero project with a slew of promo clips. The DCEU will soon end its extended hiatus with the release of the movie that will give Jason Momoas Arthur Curry a proper origin story. Set after he joined Batman, Ben Affleck, and company in Justice League, Aquaman will largely be a self-contained story with no other superhero from the franchise appearing. This allows Wan to focus in telling a character-driven story which will tackle the fight for the Atlantis throne between Curry and Patrick Wilson's Orm, Ocean Master. Related, new Aquaman toys show off Orm in yellow armor, Brine King, and more. Warner Bros. Via comic book, released an extended promo spot for Aquaman as promotional efforts continue to hype up the film's arrival in December. Closely examining the 1-minute clip, there are several never-before-seen snippets in it. One of the most notable ones is a different look at Arthur and Black Mantas' brutal encounter on surface. Previously released trailers made a point to highlight the action set piece, but the new spot offers a chunk of the scene with the hybrid hero engaging in a hand-to-hand combat with Hyde, who's all decked out in his iconic costume. Watch it below. Other key moments in the promo include Hyde, again, this time without his armor, aboard the submarine. Chances are that this belongs in the same sequence where Arthur hijacks the underwater vessel. A split-second shot also reveals a closer look at King Orm wearing his full battle gear, as well as Arthur seemingly bound in chains in Atlantis. Finally, the tag featuring Arthur wearing his surface clothes wielding his borrowed Quindent while Mera sports her aquamarine suit is new as well. With less than 2 months to go before Aquaman hits theaters around the globe, Warner Bros. Is kicking their marketing efforts up a notch, especially since box office tracking for the film is deemed concerning for some. The Wan-directed movie is expected to earn between $40 - $60 million domestic over its first 3 days according to the latest data. Should this come to fruition, it will be the lowest grossing opening weekend for the DCEU. Having said all that, projections tend to change all the time, and depending on how the studio handles the promotion of the film, not to mention the buzz that it will still generate between now and December, its box office tracking can still increase. If anything, the general viewing public seems to dig most of the things they've seen thus far in the film's marketing. That in itself is a good indication that the film will be well received. Source: Warner Bros. Via comic book. Tags: Aquaman.